Like, girl, the nigga you looking for don't exist. You being too picky. You on the wrong show. You need to go to Christian Mingle. I agree.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
Listen, y'all. What man is this? Don't smoke. We're 30. We're 30. Don't smoke. Don't drink. No kids.
That's possible.
Celibate. God-fearing and go to church every day. No, I'm saying everything is possible. I'm saying put all this in one. This is all in one.
Yeah.
And then not only can you not be having sex with me when we start talking, but you shouldn't have been having sex before me. Like, come on. She asked first dude, she was like, so have you had been with somebody or have a practice celibacy? He's like, yeah, with a girl. She's like, was it successful? He kind of like stuttered. He's like, yeah. And she was like, his hesitation. What? It wouldn't matter if he fucked that girl or not.
That gut feeling.
That's before you. You should worry about how he treating you. And if he was okay with celibacy, you looking for a reason. So she should have just gave a better reason. He's not really my type. I just kept the balloon because he was dope, but I don't think I could go further. That would have been better.
Bicycle player, I cut a bitch out, Who next, Call my phone, won't get a reply, No text, Work a bitch out like P90X or both necks, yeah. BA, I got so many hoes, we gonna have to do
What's good, YouTube? We back with another one. What's this? Episode 7, Beauties and the Beast podcast. It's yours truly, Body the Beast. Today we have, let's see, what do I call it? I guess my lost hope or my dream girl going bad. No, I'm playing. I'm gonna let her tell you who he is. Tell us your Instagram, your name, where you from, whatever you want to tell us.
Okay. Hi, YouTube. My name is Ayana. I'm from New York, Harlem specifically. My Instagram is _KVRBY. That's it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Fellas, so y'all can see what when we get to what we talk about, y'all can see what I missed out on. Can you let them check you? I can give like a 720.
Like you about to crash out?
Nah. Like he just stand up and just show them what I missed out on. I already crashed out on the episode.
You didn't miss out on anything.
Well, I definitely didn't miss out.
Meant for you will be people.
Yeah, I definitely didn't miss out. Okay. Yeah. Personal trainer. Yeah, I was trying to get some personal training too. For real, because like New Year's resolution, I was about to start working out. See, that's why I said we should have matched, because you know what I'm saying?
I'm expensive.
Nah, but so on this episode, what we're gonna really be talking about, me and Ayana, we went on Pop the Balloon with Arlette and BM, and I really want to talk about like our experience on there. Because one of the things I'm gonna jump right into is like, she was one of the first girls who ballooned I pop. Oh, it's gonna be tough.
Okay.
And like, I didn't really want to pop it, but like, I was just like over it. We was waiting forever. The lineup didn't really intrigue me enough to where I wanted to like, even like get out of my shell and whatever. So I was kind of dry. And so I was just popping. And I kind of like, as soon as I popped the balloon, I was like, shit.
And Ayana, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. He also mentioned a word that a lot of people don't understand what it means, which is sapiosexual. So I like people that actually are very intellectual and like to have deep dive conversations.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
To be real, I don't even have a direct answer. I went with how I was feeling. I just popped that way off, just off the feeling.
Okay.
But it wasn't like off the it was just, I went off the feeling. Yeah. That's fair. I shouldn't have popped her balloon, because out of everybody here, she probably would be the best person I could probably even match with. And then I tried to give her balloon back, and what you say? Yeah, you saw it. She was like, nah, he got to stand on
plan Bs. You stand on it.
I stood on it though, but I didn't want to, but I stood on it. But I want to. So how you feel about your overall experience of it?
I think my biggest takeaway was like I was excited to meet the women. Like the group that we had, I was so like, I guess that was what made the travel and me more so fond with the experience. The lineup, as far as the men that came out, I don't think any of us was really like appalled or thought it was like the one.
You speak for all the women now.
Yes.
Now speak for yourself.
For me personally, I stand on that. I feel okay when I came in. You know the backstory of it. Do I need to share that part or?
I don't even know. They don't know the
I'm
backstory.
talking about. Should we share that or does it?
What are you talking about
The
exactly?
bet. Like why it originally came on, or is that like not necessary?
I mean, it's not really
Okay, so we don't gotta
necessary.
talk
But
about
if
that.
you want people to know,
No,
like if they see it, okay, yeah, you don't have to tell. I'm gonna tell her why I went, but you don't have to tell it.
Okay, deal. So I would probably say initially I wasn't really searching for love. Like nobody's looking for love. You know the backstory of why I came in.
Right.
I was just a woman of my word and I had integrity. So with that being said,
You
I
weren't
think I
really
was.
looking for love, but was you open to it? If you found somebody that you felt like could
I
really
really
be
don't
your
feel like
your
now in
speed?
this day and age, like even back then when they had dating shows, like dating shows was really like it was more so like a commodity to just say that you're searching. But I don't really feel like it's like finding love on social media. It's not realistic. Some people, I mean,
But
you
nowadays
see,
it's more realistic than ever because social media is like the new form of meeting new people. So it's
yeah,
like
from
like-
to a certain
it's like
degree.
everybody's ID kind of
And that's the thing, though, is it?
for the most part.
No,
For
no.
people, for the most part.
So you think like your identity is played off your Instagram?
I mean, most people judge me off my Instagram than off in real life.
But is that really you?
It's
To a
me for the
certain
most
degree.
part because I have it in me to be what I am on Instagram. I have it in me to be that.
Fair enough.
So it is me. It's probably a part of me.
Percentile, probably not. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
It ain't you.
Yeah, but it's like if you go to my Instagram and you like my personality on my Instagram, that's me. It's just not
Right,
everyday
to a certain
me.
degree.
It's not everyday me.
Exactly.
So you don't really. So you would never really do a dating show. You wouldn't go back.
Nah. I got offered to come back. I wouldn't go back.
You wouldn't go back, but not because of them.
Not because of them, and because the backstory of why I went was the bet. I
Yeah.
feel like that's necessary.
Go ahead, tell
It's the bet. My friend signed me up. When we were sharing dinner, she exposed like, oh, I wanted to be funny, so I signed you up. We thought we would never get called.
So y'all
signed him up.
you signed them up.
Yeah, it's to be funny because we're like, we'll never get called, like whatever. He's like, all right, if we get called, we gotta go. And that's what we stood on. Needless to say, of course, I was called and I had to be a woman of my integrity and just go. I wasn't thinking like, oh yes, I'm gonna find my person or I'm gonna find my match made in heaven. But I was very open-minded to like make connections always.
Right. And so
And
for
I just
me,
wanted to be the nice girl. I didn't want to pop based on
you did hold
initial
your balloon
attraction.
when I was watching. Like you
Yeah, I
definitely-
wanted people to like pop minds. Like I didn't want to be the mean girl that thinks she's like all that, and like I didn't want to do that. So
you
I
should-
was like,
but you should because
but
some
then I
people
would
need that.
explain, right?
Because then what if a dude pick you and you're not attracted? You
No, I
like to go to the
I
end.
would have found a reason to pop his.
See, and that's what I feel like everybody was doing, trying to find a reason, like too tall. So with me, I went because I had got a call. I never signed up for it. I had got a call from a friend who been on there, and they was like, "Man, somebody that fell through. Would you do it?" And to be honest with you, I was hipped on the show since the first episode. I told myself I'd never do a dating show. I'm never that. I feel like people that do those, that's really looking for love on somebody matchmaking, you're kind of lonely or a little on the desperate end. And I felt myself like, if I can't find you in my own regular life, I'm not finna go get put on this platform forcing it.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go looking for it. So, but I was also in this content creating world, and I'm new to it. And I'm like, you know what? It's an opportunity. They got a real big thing. It's like being on TV kind of. Right. And I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, you might, right before I got that call, they had dropped the episode with a badass lineup. And I'm like, you know what? I got a podcast. You just never know. Let me just go on there and just be optimistic. Like, you just never know what can happen. And then, boom. And then, like you say, it's like millions of people watching. You just never know. Your person might not be on the show.
Right,
You get what I'm saying? You might meet somebody on there. So I did it. But like I said, as soon as I came out, and like one thing I can say about they stuff, let me say this: they run it. It's authentic. I seen some comments like people thought it was staged. Their whole platform is not staged. Like we didn't get to see y'all before we came. We didn't know what to expect. They didn't let us know much. The only thing we knew was we was around the same age group, and most of the women didn't have kids. That was it. We couldn't look at Instagrams and
Oh,
nothing.
they
So
told y'all that part?
yeah,
That
well,
most women don't have? Or
one dude got that information because he was cool with BM and he shared it with us. But I didn't know nothing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know. I just knew they was looking for a certain age group.
Okay.
That's the only thing I did know. And so I will, for everybody that do watch that show, they do run a good, authentic show. It's real, genuine. And I be feeling like Arlette, I never knew Arlette was really funny until I really watched.
She's a sweetheart.
She really funny, and BM really strict. He really want to get his stuff right. Hey, turn around. But like they got something good going. But so with that, I did it. And then so I popped your balloon and I was like looking, and all my homeboys like, bro, you tripping, you popped the baddest one balloon, you tripping. And I was like, yeah, bro. And I tried to give her balloon back, but she didn't want to take it. And I was like, it really was like nerves. So one thing about that show is like, I'm a naturally shy person until I'm comfortable. So when I'm going in a room full of people I don't know, I'm already finna go in the shell. And then there's camera in front of you, and then it's like, I don't do a day show. So all my nerves, and then at that point, like I say, when she told me look at the lineup, like, you're in the middle. The first three didn't jump at me. I go to the back, got two bald heads. Like, nothing jumped at me. So, like, at that point, I was over it. And you can see it in my segment, like, when y'all watch or go back and recap it, when we put it up, you're going to see I was just dry. Like, even when somebody was like, oh, yeah, I popped because of this, I'm like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. And then she like, is she your type? She cute. You know, I'm like, let's get it over with. I'm kind of like you. Like, I ain't want to be like the mean guy. But then your girl was like, oh, if he, this is what tripped me out. What's the Jamaican name? You know her name?
I can't drop the names.
Everybody watched the show. Shy? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, what's her name on the show?
I think it was Shy.
Okay, so Shy.
Or she probably said her whole name.
She waited till I stood there for like 5 minutes and then just said, as I just sit here, he's not attractive. And I felt like you should have knew that in the first minute. Mm. And so she tried, and she was like, if he came up to me, I wouldn't talk to him. So then I told her, like, which was the honest truth, but I was going to hang on to it because I ain't want to be that guy, like trying to go viral and bash him. But I was like, I would never talk to you.
Let's head back this way. So we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I don't think that you're a bad looking guy, but like the more I looked at him, I just wasn't attracted. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Okay, so what was it?
I don't know, because his height's good, his face is okay. I just feel like if he approached me when we were out, I wouldn't really be interested. Okay.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay.
She's not a woman or nothing, but I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay, and why not?
I mean, just it wouldn't make me say, let me go talk to her. Like, just looking at her wouldn't make me say, I'm finna go approach her. Like, nothing about her stick out to me and make me like, oh, I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay, fair enough.
Quiet as kept. And then, like, I know, like, she was, like, cool with it, but then, like, afterwards, like, when everybody was over after recording and stuff, she was kind of, like, wondering, well, you still wouldn't talk to me? And I'm like, why do it matter if you wouldn't accept this? And I be feeling like a lot of people pop, and I feel like she popped. I think a lot of people be looking for a reason to pop, like you said, and I feel like the only thing about the show now is so big that everybody look for their viral moment. Mm. How did you feel when I popped your balloon?
Fine. I was like, I mean, like I said, I felt like even if it was more so like, you're my friend from Dallas, we had very similar, like you describe yourself to be like characteristics. You describe yourself to be like a sapiosexual. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. You don't hear a lot of people talk about that. You don't hear a lot of people know what that even is. Yeah, so when I said that in podcast, like a lot of people don't know what sapiosexual is. So when you said that,
and when you said that, when she asked and you said that, I'm like, damn. Yeah, so she already, you know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, you're a mental person. That's good. I think I'm very like, I stand on being a conversationalist and mentally like fulfilling thoughts and stuff like that.
And just can talk about any topic. Yes. Somebody can have a share or input or can receive the information.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what it was.
So that was like my thought, like, dang. So I wasn't focused on more so like people's my initial attraction, because of course it would have been like, oh my gosh, like you're not this, you're not that, to everybody, right?
Did I
like
meet
nobody's
your initial
perfect.
attraction?
Nobody's perfect.
Did I meet your initial attraction?
Are you somebody that I would like normally just say, oh my God, this is the one?
Like initial attraction, like if I came and talked to you with my initial appearance be good enough for you to be like, okay, I'll give my number.
Number is crazy. I say
how else would we communicate?
I say Instagram. I don't give out my goddamn number.
Oh yeah.
I'm one of those. Yeah. Yes, but I don't give out my goddamn number. But no, as far as being attractive, I told you that. I said, yeah, he's handsome.
Okay. So if I didn't pop your balloon, would you have ever popped your balloon? Do you think?
I don't know.
You think we would have matched?
I think we matched. I think we matched with certain characteristics that you pointed out. Yes, initially. Like sapiosexual. You like to. You don't smoke.
So if I didn't pop your balloon early on, what's a question you probably would have asked me?
Probably your love language.
That's what I asked.
You asked that question?
Yeah, that was my second question.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know because you popped my balloon. So after that, you just become like, you just mute out. You don't think about what people talking about. You're like, okay.
Okay. So that's probably what you would ask me.
Yeah.
I probably would have said gift giving.
Did you say gift giving?
Nah, we didn't make it that far. I asked the
No,
girls
them,
that.
and they didn't, because usually Arlette makes you answer your own question. She didn't.
Nah,
make
she didn't make me.
Oh,
we didn't
okay,
get that
okay.
far. They was popping because I was too tall and I don't drink.
And we got a pop back here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
As crazy as it sounds, I'm only 5'2", so I feel like you're a little too tall. But all your answers are great. I think you're very attractive. It's just the height thing since I am so short. Okay. Sometimes I feel like when I have a guy that's towering over me, I just feel like aesthetically it kind of looks a little off. Yes. So yeah, as crazy as it sounds, just a tiny bit shorter.
Okay. Yeah. How tall are you?
6'4".
6'4". Okay.
That's the first
And,
time I heard I was too
and,
tall.
and I'm 5'2", so yeah, I think it's just a tiny bit too tall.
Okay. Understandable. Now,
That's good.
is she someone that's your type?
She cute.
Thank you.
Everybody cute.
Oh, so did you get to ask the question?
I asked the question.
How many people was left?
So I popped your balloon in Carmela the room. Carnella?
Yes.
Carnella, right?
No, it's Carmela. It's Carmela.
Okay, Carmela balloon. Carmela's the one I said I felt like she was older than what she was. And I read comments. Everybody agreed with me. She was a sweet lady. And that's one of the people I felt was genuinely there trying to find her one. And, well, come to find out, you said the show worked out for her, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's doing great. She's doing.
Somebody hit her up, right?
Yes.
Like, hey, you my speed. And
Yes.
that's the good thing about the show. Like, is even if it's not the initial match on the show, people get to watch and see if you they match. And that's what's good about her having a big platform.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna
and-
touch on that too, because that stuff is
you gonna touch on what?
the people, like, the people comments and
Oh yeah.
the fact.
Yeah, because Waverly got it.
Bro, how did we get reviews in the same day? It took them weeks and months to edit hours. How did people sit there and watch it?
It was New Year's Day. People
That
was
is
home.
crazy.
So when I initially recorded, I was like, man, like I said, I feel like the lineup didn't jump out. Like I had just seen an episode, and that episode doing good. They had a good lineup, And then I was like, man, I went quick, so I didn't know, and then, I left, so I didn't watch everybody else. So I'm thinking like, man, our episode ain't gonna be nothing. Our episode is doing great right now. It's 4 days at 1.5 million almost. And then, like I said, I didn't even think I did enough to get a reaction video, and I got reaction videos. So they finding moments.
They are literally.
Arlette and BM got something special going on.
Yeah.
And so that's what's crazy. Like people are making because everybody was like, oh, he not even interested. He this, he that. And I'm like, bro, literally, I know they tell us to look at the fucking camera and don't be all looking in this way and turn your body. And it's hard to be doing that. Listen to somebody. I'm taller than everybody. Hold the mic this way. It'd be too much. And then your nerves running. So it'd be like that. So how was it for you holding a balloon? You feel like it's better holding a balloon, or you rather been coming out?
So I would say I wish that they prepared you to let you know okay, you'll be holding or you'll be asking the questions, because I feel like you guys found out when y'all got there, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So my plan was to ask the questions. I thought we were going to be the women coming out. And y'all would have been on the line, because then I had my questions, right? And of course, if men was popping due to me just coming out, I get it. I give them every reason to pop. You get what I'm saying? I could say the craziest thing, like I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day or something, and then, it's pop, pop, pop. I could have got what I wanted out of it. As far as being on the lineup, yeah, I mean, I guess it wasn't
It's easier holding a balloon? Like, how do it feel? Like, I know you didn't care because you went there on fulfilling a bet with your friends, but say if you was really there, how you feel like it is? How do it feel when somebody pop your balloon? It don't care. Like, say you see a dude, you be like, this dude is ugly as hell, and he come over there and pop your balloon. I know you be like, nigga, I wouldn't do you no way, but
okay, no cap. Of course, I wanted to say people were ugly or not my type,
Why
and I must
did you?
be, because I feel like I just said it humbly, right? We're coming into a new year, and it's like,
get out of here. We coming into a new year.
you don't want to be that one that is, or you see is the initial attraction, right?
So I'm
oh
glad
my
I popped
goodness.
your balloon now, because what if I was in there looking for love and we match? You would have just played me?
No, wait. Time out. I just told you you're not ugly. So
I know, so if we would have
to
matched,
you.
but you only went there for a bet, you would have been like, all
Oh,
right.
no. So of course I would have broke that down to you, okay, this is what it's looking like. And then then you move forward in that regard. I would never just as the guy said, I called him my bestie at the end of one that said I pump faded him.
Who said that?
The first guy.
Oh, see, I ain't.
You
I'm
didn't
telling
watch it?
I didn't.
Watch
His was
it.
long. He was there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, he
they
was
loved
a
him
man.
too.
They
Shout out
loved
to
him.
my boy. Hey, he going up too. I think.
We did horrible. I'm like,
It's crazy, right?
happening?
So y'all know what's crazy. Like when y'all watch our episode, we episode 37. I popped her balloon first. I kind of, like I said, I regret it. She didn't want to get the balloon back. I had no match. It was only one match made. That match didn't even like. I can say it now. Like, they ain't even follow through or do nothing.
Yeah.
We actually keeping more of a
'Cause John
communication
likes
out of
to be
everybody.
on there.
You know, so we better keep a better communication out of everybody. We probably should have matched. And like I said, that show, the nerves, the real reason why people come on, it could really play a factor of really finding it. So it's like, it's a good thing that the show is viral because like other people watching, but there's also like a bad thing because the nerves and then like you say, people be trying to have their moment. But they got something good over there.
Yeah.
The
feedback is wild.
Since you was there for the whole thing, what was the wildest moment for you?
The wildest?
Like interaction, like what was the like, what would you think? Like when this happened, you was like, oh yeah, that's going viral.
Maybe when he, which one was it that came out worried about the toes?
In the blue and black, right? Or was it?
Oh, that one was good too. But
With the
I don't feel like it was
two-piece?
viral. Yeah, but
Wasn't he the one saying
I
like
feel
she
like
got
they're
nice?
very picky.
Oh no, you talking about the dude that popped because he couldn't see your toes?
Yeah.
That was the last dude. That was the
Yeah,
one
that was too
that
much.
everybody was like,
Everybody, they like him?
no, they hated him.
Okay, good.
They said don't ever bring him back.
Please, amen.
And then he the one that took Carmella, poor Carmella. Carmella's sweet, y'all. She was the
Yeah.
one I said I felt, and everybody in the
Big
comments
mama.
agreed with me. She did. Maybe it was the red lipstick, the dress, but she was very sweet. Carmella, if you ever watch this, I hope you watch this. I wasn't trying to, do too much. I was just being honest, and you are dope. But and shout out to you for somebody hitting you up and it's going good. I heard. So I'm proud of that. So everybody that's checking on Carmella, you know what I'm saying? Dude did play with her and she was serious, but it worked out. That's another thing that's still good. It worked out for her. I'll be the first to share your business. But I forgot what I was about to say. But oh yeah, so the last dude, when he took her, he popped because y'all told he couldn't see y'all toes. And the crazy thing, what the crazy thing was? He was on there because
Just because, right?
yeah, he was like I said, somebody didn't fill in and he knew Jai. And but he was even when I watched him, he was the most energetic.
Yes.
Answer, like well spoken, like he was ready for that moment.
Oh my
and he was like, hell yeah, this is don't matter. Hell yeah, she my type. And then it was like,
I can't even remember.
is it a match? And he was like, nah.
That shit blew my. Oh, excuse
That
me.
was crazy.
That
I
made me
ain't
so
gonna-
mad.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like,
That made me.
I laughed
mad.
hard as hell, but then I saw her and she was like, okay. And I was like, damn, like,
Why would you do
do
that?
it to
Why
somebody
would you
else.
do
Like, do it to
it?
Waverly, because Waverly did it to everybody. For real, Waverly like was looking for a reason. So let me tell you about Waverly. Let me tell you on my standpoint, then you can defend your girl.
Yes, I'm gonna defend my.
Okay,
girls.
so Waverly was a woman of God, never knocking that. But I be feeling like, and I said this on my story, Waverly, I feel like the only man right for you is Jesus Christ. Because himself. Because you're 30 years old and you're looking for a man that don't drink, don't smoke, don't have sex. At 30 years old, don't have sex, don't gamble a little bit, prize picks, poker, anything. And then you wanted him, you was asking old boy about his celibacy with his previous relationship. Why would that matter if there was success or not, as long as he respects you and your celibacy? You get what I'm saying? It's like she was looking for a reason and she was using her faith and her beliefs to pop. So I understood why everybody was on her. But I'm never knocking a woman knowing what she wants and trying to get it.
And that's what.
Good
and
luck
that's-
finding that.
Yeah.
But
And that's
could
what I
knock
could
it.
say for the girls. Like, our conversations after, we were all like so mad at ourselves, right? Because we like, yo, why were we so nice? People getting feedback from their family, like, why were you guys so kind? Like, you should have been popped, all of these things. And then when you see the comments of other people that's not even in our positions that's commenting like, oh, why did you pop your balloon? Or, oh, you were looking for reason. And it's like,
they was mad at all y'all for the
yo,
first thing.
mad. And I'm like, why? First of all, if you're not a people pleaser, what makes you in your right mind believe that somebody's going to people please you for more so like the audience? Like, oh, I'm gonna just say I want to be with this person just to. It's a waste of time.
And then the crazy thing is, so one thing about it,
they
like
don't
you
want
go on the show
transparency.
knowing it's big, but like when you there, you don't really even think. I didn't think about the audience.
Yeah.
Like you really don't, because
I
it's so
don't.
close in. It's just us.
It's for you, right? It's for
just
your own
us.
sake.
And
I'm
then
not
when we
doing
there,
it.
it's just us. So it was like, because everybody's like, my homie was like, how was it? Trying to ask me how the production was. I'm like, bro, I didn't even think about talking in the mic. I talk loud enough so everybody can hear me because we in this room. But it was like, I didn't even think about if everybody else could hear me. Some people going there. But I feel like people do. So the thing, that's what the show created. My homeboy and his girl, he said they sit down every week and watch it. And it was people, I never posted it until after it went viral.
crazy.
And people was like, bro, why I'm just watching YouTube? And I'm like, I had to double back. That's how much people just sit there and watch it like a TV show. And so like you say, you don't want to take somebody just because everybody feel like y'all should have met. It's your life.
Yes,
You're 100% right.
Exactly.
But I do feel like,
Settlements. We don't do
you know,
settlements.
if we at the point where you come in on a show to find your love, like you can't be that picky. Because obviously, I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't. Because
it's going to be so
we're
resentful.
already at the point where you're going to look for, if you're really looking for love, you're looking for it on a show of people who are randomly selected. You're going to have to bend on something. Now, what you choose to bend on is cool, but trying to find this perfect, ideal
okay.
1 out of 1
Absolutely.
man on a show,
Absolutely.
you wasting your time coming out there.
Absolutely.
You know
I
what I'm
do
saying?
believe that you need a compromise to a certain degree, but they were mad that the compromises wasn't matching, what the audience was expecting or what they were. And my thing is, like, I think about it, I'm like, all these people that have these comments under the YouTube or that's making these comments, like, it was a Christian couple that took me out. I'm like, why? First of all,
The Christian couple that did a review?
yes.
You talking about like it was a dude and a girl?
Yes.
I think I know you talking about.
I'm like, y'all
I've seen
got
a lot
too
of
much
reviews.
free time.
But like I said, her show's so big. These people doing reactions and getting damn near just as many views as the show because that show's so big.
get it.
And like I said, it's like when you watch TV. When you be like, bitch, don't run in there. You know, like they engaging into it. So they like, just because they feel like you're a good match, they just want to share their opinion. And everybody got their opinions.
Yes, it's
And
okay to
that's
be
one thing I was
opinionated.
like what you said, everybody like, why you being too nice? You know, all my homeboys was like, I was being way too nice. Like, meaning like, the only girl who I really said something back to was the one who tried to come for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Jamaican.
Yeah.
And then somebody said this, you atheist and can't cook. What kind of catch are you to be, you know what I'm saying? But like, I would have normally, so like, if I would have came out there, I could have came out there. Somebody told me, I was telling my friend, I was like, bro, I would have came out there, and after I was so over it, I would have been like, everybody pop their balloon, let's go. And
that would have been wild.
that would have been wild, right? But that would have been the truth. I would have been like, because I didn't look, because I was rushing. And the first initial people, so like, I ain't gonna say nobody was like super, like nobody was super ugly, but nobody was super fire.
Right.
Meaning, right? So then you would be like somebody you have to appreciate after you get to talking to it, like, bro, you gotta really look. Like, you know, ain't like you could do a 360 and see like how somebody body really coming. So like, say if a girl got no titties but ass, you won't see the ass. Or say she got big titties and no ass, you won't see that. And I'm a person, like I said, I like beauty. Beauty is everything. It's the mind, the body, the face, the energy and everything. And if you can't get nobody energy and get a full example, because if you dress bad, like when they be popping on dudes because he dressed bad, he probably chose the wrong outfit. And now he get blasted, or like
See,
even your outfit, you had the boots on. So let me tell you why you stood out. You stood out because everybody else dressed almost kind of like they was going on a formal date.
Yes.
And you dressed like you was ready to go to like the hookah lounge.
Yes.
But it was you.
Right.
Look how I stood
New
out.
Yorkers.
I stood out like that too though.
Yes.
I got on jeans, a jacket. Every other dude got on this. The dude had on a whole button-up suit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had like, you know, Ja had his slack. Everybody had slacks. I was like, me and only one other dude. He had dreads. We dressed formal.
Yes.
I mean, we dressed casual.
Very chill. Yeah.
And so I can see, I'm surprised the women didn't pop, but we could have got popped on a lot of episodes. They're like, oh, they told you to dress to impress. Well, hey, if I'm trying to impress you, I want you to see how I'm dressed 95% of the
Right,
time.
exactly.
Coming out here in a tuxedo, I'm only wearing that
That's
to a
not
wedding.
me,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So it was like, I feel like that's what they need to be a little more lenient on, if I could give
That's how
anything.
people express. But nah, they took me out with that. When I was reading I don't even read comments, but when I received some of the comments, or like my friends told me like, oh yeah, they said this, I'm like, I don't know what makes people in their right mind believe that if I'm not responsive to DMs or comments under my regular pictures, I would be commenting under YouTube posts or whatever comments they're making on there.
But they don't know that.
I don't have the time.
They don't know that. But people gonna share it for the other people reading, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I read at least 200 comments.
You read the comments. Why
read 'em.
would you do that?
Because I was like, I wasn't me. So when Nia popped, Nia, who was supposed to be here, when Nia popped, she popped because she said, like just how I was. Like, I'm too chill. And it's like, I got chill. I could chill. But I was only chill because
You were over it.
I was over it, and then my nerves, and I was just like, boom. But if I would have just been my actual, the crazy thing is, right, I'm like, I went there because it do a lot of numbers. So I went there like, let's say for clout. But when I got there, I couldn't be a clout chaser. So the normal me would have went viral, because I would have said, hey, I would have never talked to you in real life. I would have said, hey, your arms are hairy. I ain't gonna say who I'm talking about, but somebody had hairy arms to my liking, not to my liking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she had hairy arms and I didn't want to say nothing. And on camera, you can't tell her arms was hairy. But I would have said that and they would be like, you really trying to get for her. And it's like, you lose as a dude on that show because if you give too much feedback or go back and forth too much, you get called sassy.
Y'all won on that one. Y'all won. We lost. The women lost.
We won because we was respectful.
Yeah,
None of our dudes, except for the last dude, he didn't win.
Yes, thank God.
But all of us, like, when y'all popped, we was like, okay, I understand your reason. And then I watched all the dudes. Nobody really said, oh, y'all, she trash. Nobody said that.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
we weren't
them viral clips,
disrespectful.
like where Ninja Turtle dudes, them viral clips be going viral because they be going at each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, I watched.
What Ninja Turtle said?
When he was like, you not
he
even in
went
my
on
league.
multiple
I would
times,
never
right?
get. Yeah, I mean, no, I think he just went viral that one time.
Oh,
He been getting on podcasts since. You don't know the lyrics, real swole
Yes,
dude. The
yes,
girl was like, you
yes.
look like a Ninja Turtle. He was attacking the girls. Like, you could never mess with me. He was like a plumber or something.
Okay.
But he said like a real sophisticated name, like, you know, I'm a certified cleanup technician or something.
Okay.
I don't know, but but he went viral.
Okay.
And then the girl threw him up. I know that girl that threw him up. And it's like I could have went viral if I would have really spoke my mind. And everybody that know me and know how I live, like I would have really been direct. But I was like, you know what? It ain't even worth it. And I ain't here looking for, you know, I came here because they got a good platform.
But you're not really looking.
I ain't really trying to go viral, so I let them have it. But I would go back just so I could do better.
Yes.
And because, like I said, I feel like we didn't do it. Like I feel like, say we would have matched, right? And we still here. We the only people I feel like on that show that's really keeping a genuine
Other than
connection.
The girls.
Well, yeah,
The girls always on.
I'm talking about for what it's for. It wasn't there for girls to make friends. You ain't hear BM say this is pop your balloon and find love,
Or
not pop your
find
balloon
your
and find
bestie.
friends.
Find your bestie.
BM said this is not pop your balloon and find friends.
That's what they said.
Yeah, you didn't see that when the episode right before us that aired with the nurses, the two
my
girls that
God,
was
what he
laughing.
said?
He said, "This is pop the balloon and find love, not find your friends." Because they was being funny and goofy and stuff. And I guess
we was too. They kept saying Shy kept making faces and laughing. I'm like,
Bro, I
we
watched
were
it
being
again.
natural. We had natural. I'm
Shy
glad
went
I
out
wasn't
her
in it.
way. Like a dude could be all the way at the end talking to Nia, the very last girl, and Shia look all the way down and be like, and it's like, what? Like even she's so in tune, she like popped because she couldn't cook. Like let that man like, cause cause Nia was talking about, she's like, man, I'm listening to y'all and Nia can cook, and she's like, shit, I just pop. Like, damn.
No, but my thing is like with stuff like that. Okay, if you're listening to the initial conversation and the context of it, if you're feeling that a lot of people pop because they felt like that person would have matched. Like Nia popped before because she said it like, oh, this person might be a better match.
Yeah, but you
for that
can't make that call for that man. Let that man choose.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is,
and that's what take away from it too, because like I seen a lot of episodes where girls are pop because of the way a dude interacted with another girl, and it's like, bro, hold yourself. You know what you signed up for. This man is trying to find his match. He gotta inquire everyone. Oh, I like my man just about me. Well, you're not on the show where it's just about you. You're not even just about me. It's a lineup of men coming out to be your taste. So I be feeling like that's what take away from it too, because like, but it'll let you know if a girl naturally jealous not to deal with it. But it's like, it's just a lot that, like I said, that'll make you not find your match. That'll take away from it, because they, like I said, they run a real, genuine, authentic program.
I feel like you don't want to question certain things. You know, like if you're already getting red flags on shows or things that make you feel uncomfortable, women are not going to just sit there and be like, oh, well, he made me uncomfortable by doing that, but I'm just going to let him. No, if you have like, you know, if you have any doubt, women are just going to pop. Like we have times where we're questioning our gut feelings, and that's what women tend to do. Like, I'm feeling like y'all connecting more so than me and you. I'm going to just pop. Rather than make you let.
So that ain't got nothing to do with the man. You worried about his connection with another woman. That's not fair to the man.
I get what you're
You
saying.
didn't pop because
I'm
of
in the
him.
mid. I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying as women, if they're already having like that, you know, that pronounced feeling of like, oh yeah, it's something standing out about y'all connection. We see things that y'all might not see.
Yeah, but I'm not asking.
And we take that into
And that's
consideration.
just
Like,
like
oh
being
my
like the people in the
goodness.
comments. That's just like being the people in the comments that you don't like. Trying to tell me what's the match for me just because you see how we vibing. Don't tell me what's the match. We might just be vibing in this conversation, but I'm really level in my head going for you, and then now you done popped, and now I'm kind of I feel like, oh boy, like they said they felt like he was stuck with Carmella, and that's why he brought her to the end and then changed his mind because Waverly popped.
The lies.
It seemed like that. It seemed like he had his mind made. Like, oh boy was like, I seen one episode. He's like, I just watched one. It wasn't even hers, and he's like, can I just go and go to who I got my eyes on?
Yes.
He just said it out.
No. That was on ours too.
Oh, who did that?
I believe the boy with the dreads.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Yes,
yeah, can I
it was
just go on and
between me
pop?
and Waverly.
And he said, can I just go on and pop for Waverly?
I was like, he was like, I already know who I want. I was like, yes. So
And then he was salty because, like, guess what he just told me? And Waverly, if you want to go back, he don't smoke no more. And he's spiritual. He don't smoke no more. I don't know about his celibacy, but he just talked to me today. He don't smoke no more. Cause we do music. And he was telling me, he was like, damn, bro, if I would have known she was gonna be like that, he said, I wish I'd known after watching the show, he could have went with you. But we don't get to see what's going on. So imagine if
that's
he.
one thing. Like, you can't choose me after you already attempt your first rally. Like, I'm not
But
a
y'all
plan
all right
B
there.
or
It's
a
like
second
right now,
selection.
right? It's like say how you don't know who else coming out. I'm the second dude. Say we match. Now we sitting in the audience and we watching other people, and then you see this dude and he like more so your match. You just gonna be like, fuck, I'm sticking with my guy.
Yes.
Even though this dude
Because
is
that
more
was your
compatible
initial-
to you.
But that's the point of an issue, right? It's the first thing, right? Why am I
Well,
going to
no,
sit there
it's,
and
I just
try
got to, you just got to see me first.
Right.
You
And
know-
but my thing is, if I already made that, so I'm gonna stand on what you know that. If I make a decision, I'm gonna stand on that. If I chose you, I'm gonna stay with my person. Yeah, that person might be like more attractive or whatever, or
And
I like
more
what they're
compatible
saying.
with where he's going.
Yeah,
and you
I like
just gonna
what they.
pass that up just because you gonna stick.
Yeah, because I went with my initial,
Oh, see,
right?
I don't
I'm not
know.
gonna question. So you would have done that. So say you would have chose somebody and you
I
would have
would- and
watched.
if me and you would have matched. Well, no, so I got to see everybody out there. So that's what somebody told me. That's the difference about the only thing that's different. I think Nia told me that. She was like, being the person holding the balloon, you don't know what's else coming
know
behind
next.
that wall.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so like this dude could, like you said, you might make a little compromise. And you like, I might not even have to because then the next
person
dude
might
might
be
come out.
perfect.
So with us, we
Yes,
get to,
that's
it's all on the table as far as presence. We get to
Yes,
see that,
yes,
and then we can
yes.
ask our
You can-
questions,
yeah, you
and
can
y'all all
decide.
answer.
That's fair.
So that's what the only thing that might suck. Because like if I was holding the balloon and it's like cool, she cool, but I'm like, damn, what if somebody hot come out? Because I'm gonna do that because I don't want to be stuck
With that person.
with
and
that
they
person
see
when my match
But
right
then
there.
think about the other 50% then.
The other
You don't
one.
want to be stuck with that person, but you gonna be mad that you didn't choose that person when you realize the rest of the lineup was, not of your liking.
So that's what I'm saying. So then that's
It's
what
a
I'm saying.
50% chance. So why
So-
would you play that?
So when the last dude came on, y'all know he the last dude. I bet everybody was like, shit, I'm gonna hold this balloon.
No, hell no.
all I got.
Pop me now. And that's what my friends keep saying. They're like, yo, you were feeding to get popped. I'm like, I didn't want to be the mean girl. I didn't want to
You
be
know
the
how
one
mean it
popping
feel to pop the balloon,
an issue
though?
for
When you gotta sit
everybody.
there in
Like,
front of
oh, I don't
everybody
like
and be
your
like-
smile. Pop. I really don't like your attire. You live where? Pop. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want
You
to be
should have
like
been that girl.
No, but that's me to a certain degree. Like I can be very humble and understanding.
I'm telling you, when
and be
Arlette
very
told me to
open.
pop 2 balloons, I'm like, shit, I could pop 5 right now.
Right.
So now you saying like, I'm trying to battle between, okay, she a 6, she a 6.1.
Yeah.
But like, listen, and this is real talk.
It's crazy.
This is real talk. When I popped your balloon, I just was over it to the point where I told you, I would have popped everybody's balloon. I only popped your balloon because you was next to the girl balloon I've already popped.
Yeah, then you didn't feel
And I
like
ain't feel like
work
going back down the line
walking.
talking about,
Right. And that's why I popped. Well, he said I pump faded. I let him pop mine, the first guy. Because when he stood in front of me, it was like he didn't have it. He was unsure.
Yeah, he wanted to. So
Yeah, it's like he was
let
like,
me make your decision. Let me help you out.
Yeah, like it seems like you can't.
Did you like the first dude?
No.
That's why you put it out there. Then don't say you was trying to help him out. You
No,
helping
no,
yourself
okay,
out.
okay.
He made it
Mentally-
easy for you to be like, oh yeah, go ahead.
As an individual characteristics, of course. Was there initial attraction? No. Is he a handsome person? Yes. So just because I'm not attracted to you doesn't take away if you're a handsome person.
Help me get that because I don't get that. How can you
So
be
people
attracted
can-
to somebody but then
You can have an attraction to
okay,
somebody
what attracted
like
you
this.
to him then?
It would be his character. I didn't have an initial attraction to him.
Okay,
it
so
would have been his
as he kept
characteristic.
talking-
Yes.
Oh, and
The
his
things-
mannerisms and stuff like that.
His resume was like, okay, very, very, very profound. But other than that, no.
All right. So out of all the dudes, who would you say probably would have been more your speed?
You know,
I'm listening.
Nania.
I'm listening.
Nah,
If you had to pick one.
it'll be you.
All right. I just trying to see. I was just trying to see.
Anyway.
Why me? Nah, I'm playing. Nah,
I mean, he's gonna try to decipher it like, let me ask more questions. But yeah, he pump faded me, and that's what I had to let him know. Like, you pump faded me first. He's like, no,
He was like,
she never. Yes, literally. I'm
But
like,
listen, I can
let
even
me
pop your
help
balloon. I was
you.
like, that's a sign. Somebody told me, like, bro, you can't even pop the balloon. That was your sign. God tell you, you should have popped that balloon. Hey, and they got on my ass. They like, he talking about he a sapio, but just want to come outside, but he don't even know how to pop a balloon. I said, man, how you do this? Because that
Oh,
mother wasn't
yes,
popping.
you
I'm
did
like,
say
damn, do
that.
they squeeze it tighter? It wasn't popping. I was like,
It
how you do
wasn't.
this?
You
That
was-
was just because I was there. I was just tired. I know what you're doing, but
Yeah.
it wasn't pop. Everybody had to go like this. And then if you come in there and you go too hard, it's like, damn, he didn't have to be like that. That's what I'm saying. It's hard being a dude on that show because If you too chill, it's like, oh man, he ain't eating this. And then if you give too much rebuttal or even try to, like, oh boy was like, he changed his voice for Waverly.
Yes, that.
You know, I can always fix my voice for you.
Yo, that part
did.
took me out.
She was like, and then they got on her ass. They like, oh, you a woman of God. This man is so perfect. He a man of God. He
Yes.
this and that. And you gonna
How you
pop his
still,
balloon because
but
his
see,
voice?
And this is a conversation that we're having like in our chat. It's like, how are you guys trying to like create this this viewing of what's perfect for somebody? If she's saying no, no means no. She
I
doesn't-
feel like she
if
should have gave a better example. She wasn't attracted to him, but she
Probably.
used his voice.
Exactly,
And that's
but-
what make
but
it look
see,
like that.
that's
When
what
you
I
lie,
said.
it looked like that.
And that's what I said. A lot of us gathered and we were like, yo, we were too kind. Like we weren't even kind. We were very nice.
We always
were
nice. You
all
wanna know,
very-
but you know what helped with us being nice? We was able to hang out afterwards.
No, that
I don't
is
think we could have
true.
hung out
Yeah,
afterwards
right.
if I
We
would
was
have
all
went out there
tearing
and
each
said what
other
I
up.
wanted to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
They'll be able to be like, oh, why
yeah,
do
we
you
were
gotta
locked
be here?
in. Yeah, we were all very kind-hearted people, but
'Cause listen, so like Nia got like, she had a haircut. She's like, we be in the barbershop together. I said, she cute. She like, nigga, I'm cute. I'm old.
Yeah.
And she's showing her personality. But then I'm like,
I love the
yeah. So look, this is the only thing this was crazy. How you dress really matter. How you act really matter. Because when I went to your Instagram, I was like, damn, she cool. Like we like damn near from the same walks. And I'm like, she cool. We would have definitely vibe. Then I went to Nia Instagram. I had to go to Nia Instagram to find out that Nia actually was kind of like fine. Had like a body.
Nia's
like
beautiful.
she
Yeah,
didn't,
she's shapely.
yeah, she shaped, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't know that off initial.
Yeah,
And then it was like, what? Like, okay, Nia. But like
Yeah.
off initial, I would have been like, no to Nia.
Right.
But she was actually cool on the back end. But I told everybody, I ain't gonna lie. I told everybody, I was like, man, they could have gave me some fine shit. They didn't give me no fine shit, man. They didn't give me.
Sorry about
and we
that.
only had 7 girls, and you talking about out of 7, 5 of them I wouldn't talk to. I would walk right by. I would walk right by.
Sorry about that.
Like literally walk by. Like the first girl, she was like, "Oh, he can." I don't know. I ain't gonna get back on that. We already talked about it.
Yeah,
but
just let watch Jamaica
I just
live.
felt like she
let
was
Jamaica
like
live.
she was just popping, bro, and she just did a review. And now, mind you, afterwards, everybody was cool. She was cool.
Yeah.
she was cool. I just feel like she
We
didn't have to
thought
play me like
everybody
that.
was cool. Correction.
Oh, go ahead. Who wasn't cool?
Once our episode dropped, it is funny because I had to tell the girls, I had to keep building my girls up because I'm like, yo, stop letting these comments and stuff start to like.
So who was getting bothered by the comments?
Are you serious? Who you think?
Waverly.
Yes,
Oh, they was eating her.
they were eating.
They didn't really get on her.
with-
They just like, girl, the nigga you looking for don't exist. You being too picky. You on the wrong show. You need to go to Christian Mingle. I agree.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
Listen,
That's
like,
fair. Okay.
listen, y'all. What man is this? Don't smoke. We're
No,
30.
but
We're
listen.
30. Don't smoke. Don't drink. No kids.
That's possible.
Celibate. God fearing and
God-fearing.
go to church every day. No, I'm saying everything is possible. I'm saying put
Yeah.
all this in one. This is all in one.
Yeah.
And then not only can you not be having sex with me when we start talking, but you shouldn't have been having sex before me. Like, come on. She asked first dude, she was like, so have you had been with somebody or have a practice celibacy? He's like, yeah, with a girl. She's like, was it successful? He kind of like stuttered. He's like, yeah. And she was like, his hesitation. What? It wouldn't matter if he fucked that girl or not.
that
Like
gut feeling.
that's before you. You should worry about how he treating you. And if he was okay with celibacy, you're looking for a reason. So she should have just gave a better reason. He's not really my type. I just killed the balloon because he was dope, but I don't think I could go further. That would have been better. But to say like, oh, he was hesitant about the celibacy, so I got a pop. Then even with me, she was like, okay, do you play poker for fun again? If I would have just said fun, she would have asked another question. Like she was looking for a reason. Just go on, give it to me, Waverly. Yeah, you're not really here. I can tell you this, or I might feel like this. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go off my initial feeling. She can go by that, but she was saying like, oh, you play poker, which was a good reason. So I'm not mad at her reason for me because I play poker. It's gambling. But then even when Arlette was like, so is he someone you're talking? She's like, yeah. She's like, but I was just ready to ask more questions. Like she's ready to ask you a question that you gotta fail. So are you a virgin? No, pop. Like what? You're not even a virgin. You just celibate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's cool because I'm a type of dude. I feel like any girl I'm dealing with gonna give me that pussy even if she's celibate.
Okay, but
Like what are we talking about here? Like that's an
wild.
intimacy, and I don't want to stop. I don't want to be cut off because of that. So we wouldn't have worked out anyway. So I'm great. She did fine by popping me, but like the minute guy really liked her, he fought. He's like, Waverly, if you want to, if you don't find no match here, I'm cool for you to
but
come
who
back
we
later.
have to touch on this. What is his name?
Kato,
I think.
you talking the one with the haircut with the hair on the top?
Yes.
The one that we had to post about the car? I'm gonna let you get on his ass. Hey, Kato, listen up. This for you, Punk.
I'm not gonna really get on his ass because I didn't really entertain
Get on
it.
it for the
but we
girlies.
saw- For the girlies. But because we're not going to really give him too much. We don't want to fuel his fire too much. But it was just the fact that, like, I think what, like, more so in our group chat, we were conversating on the fact that how are you going to sit there and say, like, the terminologies he was using? It's like what he portrayed when we sat down and broke bread together is totally opposite of what you were stating in your, you get what I'm saying? Once we dropped. Yeah. It's like, why couldn't you just be by yourself? You was the only guy that came with us anyway, originally. Remember, it was him first. Because he drove the girls to the restaurant.
No, I came late. So
I know.
I didn't know
But
that.
I'm saying it was only one. He was only male.
And he drove the girls there.
He drove the girls.
And then he was like,
oh, these hoes want to get in my car after.
but they want to pop a nigga below, but these hoes
You
want to
were
ride in that
You
cold.
were
Yeah.
popping the balloons. Like, what is wrong with him?
Now, I don't know what happened. I guess somebody popped the balloon on him, and he was like, oh, they want to pop the balloon. Like I said, the show creates so much controversy. I think he just wanted to make a reaction video.
He really did.
Because girls thought he was cool, I thought. Because he was dancing at the dinner and shit.
We thought he was a, like, down-to-earth person.
So
Then he want to apologize. You can't apologize after
he
using
was
certain
like,
terms.
so I'm going to go ahead and, since you letting us know about the female child, he got in the chat and he was like, damn, they finna let me have it. Because old girl made a video, the first
Yes.
Jamaican.
Shy, yeah.
And then Shy. And then he was like, man, I don't know how they saw that. That was on my Snapchat. But he must have gave somebody his number and they followed his Snapchat. Because he's like, they didn't even know my
and then
gram.
they share it. Then they shared it to us, and now the gems is dropped. Don't
So
ever
now
do that.
Now they got you out here. But
You
know,
violate us, we got to
I don't think
violate
he really,
you.
I think he just wanted to, I guess because the show, like I said, it can really like, because like I said, everybody was like, bro, even me, I'm like, I ain't never been told I was too tall. And I'm looking at her like, at what point did you notice I was too tall? I've been out here 7 minutes.
That was me also, though. Like,
I didn't
never,
grow standing here.
You didn't have a growth spur. No, so going in there, like, reality, you can't be everybody's attracted. You can't be, everybody's not going to be attracted to you. So you can never go going anywhere.
I feel
any
like
forms of, like,
with that lineup, I
saying-
should have been everybody tight.
That's
All right, I'm
wild.
just talking. I'm ahead of
Okay,
myself.
please.
Yeah,
You really, really just talking.
I'm just dead ahead of myself.
No, but of course, exactly. Stop. No, but you can't ever believe that you're gonna be like everybody's gonna be attracted to you. Or everybody's gonna choose me or pick me.
you just
element. That's
so
wild.
everybody just get frustrated though. So what's too tall for you? Never heard of that, right?
Yeah, no.
I heard of short. Yeah, I never heard too tall. Like as I just think about it, but somebody was like, "Hey, I get what she's saying." Okay, cool.
But yeah, I get what she's saying
But at
too.
what point did you
Because
find out?
you don't have Lid on the gram, but Lid posted like Shaq, and I think it was who?
Yeah, but that's real big.
No, but look, she said this is what they wanted me to look like. That shit took me out. I'm like,
Oh, so she responded to that
she responded to the comments that she kept getting because
and
of
was
course,
like, she posted Shaq. I didn't even see that.
Yes.
Somebody said she ain't got Instagram, but she do.
yes.
Hey, you gotta send me that. So she posted like, this is what they wanted me to look like.
Yes.
So somebody was like, aesthetically, I get what she's saying.
Yes.
Looking out, being in public, looking funny. But I just never heard that. But I'm thinking like, I've been out here this long. At what point did you feel like I was too tall? I didn't grow.
That's fair.
So you could have been pop. It'd be the random pops. Like even old girl, like, oh, as I just look at it, you're not attractive.
But I mean, I feel like sometimes it takes time for you to like really
see
take
somebody too
in.
tall?
No. Like take in what's happening. Like you said, you pop mine's not even noticing really me, right?
Yeah. Y'all started at
Exactly.
720.
So you might have to take. You might.
Can we go back in time?
Right. You might have to take. It might take you time to actually like decipher. Like, do I like the person? So that's what I feel like it took more so for each person.
And you
It was
say
like,
you-
and as you walking back and forth, they're like, do I really like
I can't
him?
wait till one of your friends go on.
What,
They ain't- one of your friends ain't
I
got
know,
called?
no. Or they lying to me. It's either
Yeah, they probably turned it down.
Or they
They
capped
like,
it like a
shit, you already went up there and got your balloon
Right,
pop. I'm not
right.
going. And I feel like I want to ask the dudes why they kept pop because Carmella got her balloon pop, but then when she made it to the end, everybody's like, oh, she made it. I think not even wait. I feel like Carmella was definitely looking for her one. She was being patient.
Yes.
She was trying to
Oh
hear
my-
it through.
so
I think she was
patient.
even about to settle with bro. His age, he was
Yes.
younger.
Settle.
And this and that.
You said the word.
Yeah, she's gonna compromise.
Settle.
As a real woman, should she just compromise
I
for
feel
her
like
king?
Nia settled with Ja.
Well, they didn't even make it out.
Exactly.
I think
He
Ja
just
settled with
loved
Nia.
that show.
I think Ja settled with Nia.
You just said
Shit.
Nia was, first of all, you just said she was 2 out of the 5, right?
A 2 out of 5.
She would have been the 2 out of the 5, out of the 7.
After the fact.
Oh, yes,
No,
exactly.
Nia was actually cool. I would even probably pop the balloon, but let me tell you,
Exactly.
I didn't really like her haircut.
Okay,
Like
That's so personal.
Shy had a nice haircut.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're gonna be bald head, you got at least have a better haircut than me.
okay.
You already bald head, so I can't judge you by your hair.
Right.
So I gotta judge you by your haircut. It's just like a dude. If a dude coming in with a messed up haircut, he gotta go.
Well, somebody was talking about, didn't somebody say something about somebody's lineup being too far back? Is that on our show or no?
No, I think she said She asked him. Now that was on another show. That was on another episode.
With the guy with the hair on the top, what's his name?
Kato.
Yeah.
You talking about when she was like, is that? No, I seen one. I seen some girl say, "Do you need a new retwist?" And is that your hairline? I watched that on another one. But somebody,
And he got me mad, and that's oh my god. I think like we were starting off so well, and then I realized like it was just not it. When he said something about Carmela's hair.
what did he say?
Like he said, I don't like dreads or something like that. And you know he had braids at the top of his head, right?
That don't mean he got like dreads. Yeah.
No, come on, it's not that though.
People like what they like. He was looking for a reason. See, it's like, bro, you get
it's
crazy.
like,
But he might not like
what?
dreads on his women. Because he got the dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, listen, right now,
Maybe
if
that's
you look
42.
better now than you did on the show initially.
That's what you think?
With your hair like that.
Yeah, so people are very selective. And that's crazy because my hair is actually short. I cut my hair very short.
Yeah, but I'm
So
saying you got
usually,
like,
yeah, I know you're talking
braid
about this.
twisting,
But my
yeah.
hair, I look different every time I change my hair.
yeah.
So, I mean, I guess.
And then you had contacts and you got contacts in now, right?
Yes.
I don't
You
know.
want me to see, right?
I mean, I don't know. You did good both ways. I just was like, I just popped. I was over it. I was like, I looked at the lineup, the initial, like how y'all don't be like the dude don't be having the initial to you. It don't be the,
That's
it wasn't the same. So and then like they had the lineup like where the first three girls I probably wouldn't even see, like I said, Waverly was a pretty girl, but she wouldn't have been my speed on the stage. She got like a cute kidly pretty, and it's like I'm looking for some more grown stuff. But like she even dressed like the high stockings. She's just like a private school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sweet
saying?
person,
So
yeah.
it was like I probably would even
Depends on you
approach
like
her.
it.
Yeah, because I know I
And
come from a
think
different
that's
walk
what
of life too.
The Christian couple was saying like about my fit. I'm like, I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
was
saying?
being
Like,
you. Like even me, I said,
we
listen,
are-
I was
we
back
are-
there. So you got to think I'm back there with the dudes. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all got me looking bad. Y'all was suited and booted.
Yes.
But I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, this is how I dress, and it's me. And it was like,
I don't want to.
I ain't want to come in there in that suit, and you think you finna meet this dude. I'm
it's
probably
not
gonna put a suit on,
you.
but twice a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
You
get
gotta
more
be
into suits
realistic.
now at my
Exactly.
big
Authenticity.
age. I'm gonna get more into suits, but it wasn't. It like, oh, dress for me. Like it's not a first date. It's a
Right.
first meet.
Right.
And I want you to meet me how you would meet me.
And I don't even feel like on a first date, like a man should pull up like
A suit.
That's
My boy
why,
had
like,
the
I
two-tone
would
black and
never.
blue. He wasn't playing with him. That boy
Tuxedo?
was Sunday
That's what we
Sunday
doing?
fresh.
Sunday's best.
He was ready to go right to church to the altar with
That's when he was
Waverly.
going-
He ready to go right to the altar
Change
with
his
Waverly.
voice and everything. He's ready to change his
Waverly,
life.
give my boy a chance. I'm gonna shoot for him.
Waverly,
listen,
do not settle.
The man you looking for
It's not
is in
him.
the afterlife.
It's not him.
But right here on earth, he's the closest thing for what you looking for.
He capping.
You just not attracted to him, Waverly. Please, if you see this, come in and let me know. Cause that was the closest man, the guy you gonna get. No, I'm just joking. It's somebody out there. I hope somebody in your DMs like, hey,
Yes.
I don't have sex. I'm a virgin.
Yes.
At 30. That's just really hard to find. I wonder how many men are virgin at 30.
Sure, we probably could Google it. Not that the data will be accurate, but I'm sure there's an answer.
I don't know. You know how hard it is to be at 30 and find a woman without kids, let alone a woman that haven't had sex for the last 10 years?
10 years.
It's out there,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, I'm not saying hers was 10 years. I didn't know how long she said she was celibate, but
She didn't. I don't think they really gave a number. I don't think.
yeah, but it's just like, I would hope it's 10 years for what she looking for. I hope she like lost her virginity and was like, nah, this ain't it. And then said, I'm going celibate. Waverly was real. Like I said, I'm not mad at her for knowing what she want. I'm 100%
Exactly.
like, I'm not. But I was
She's not
just
being
like,
picky. She
that was
knows
the
what she's
wrong
looking
platform
for.
to be that picky. That was
But
the
my
wrong
thing is,
platform.
it's like if you think about it, it's like going back to like speed dating, right? You know what you're looking for. Like what things will stand out about a person?
Yeah.
Is it what they're saying, how they look? You're gonna be very selective with that. Like, oh, I like this person. I want to make sure I do my round and come to them if they don't pick a person during
you
a speed
said
dating process.
I was your favorite out of everybody, and we probably would have matched. So if we had matched, how you think it would have worked out? If I didn't pop your balloon and we made it to the end, and she said it's a match for you, you'd have said what?
Oh, she would have asked.
At the end, we make it to the end,
Is it a yes for you?
and you'd have said,
You would have said yes first, and then I would have did a nah.
"No." She asked the woman first. She always asked the woman first. She asked the person that got picked first.
Damn.
You'd have said nah.
No, I would have said yes. I was trying to be like like the last dude.
And then we would have been like
He
John. Then
violated.
we even talk. I feel like we're
John,
cool now
yeah.
because we did match. But what if we did match? You probably would have been like, man, I don't like this nigga. I just did this for my homegirls.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like me and you you're adult, right? You're a grown man. We would have had the conversation in the context of, oh, okay, this is what I was really looking for. I wasn't looking for nothing, but if we're
I found
friends,
you.
yeah.
And then what if I would tell you like I'm celibate, and like I like my woman to be all about me, and like cook for me, rub my back, and shut up. You'd have been like, all right, I can do that for you.
You want me to lie?
A woman is to be seen, I heard.
Oh Lord! If you wanted me to lie to you
You
for the show purposes,
So okay, so let me ask you this: say if I did Pop Your Balloon, we really did match, and we
Mm-hmm.
vibe regularly. Do you think people could really match and really make it work? Because I haven't
I
seen
do
a
believe
successful
that.
one. Have you seen a successful one? Do you watch the show?
I've watched the show. I'm not like somebody that's like constantly on it or constantly watching it, but I've watched the show. I've only seen like probably like one couple that's actually they like you can tell they're solely in love. Only one couple, and I
gotta go back
forgot
and
their
find out
name.
who it
She has short hair too. She has short hair. The guy is they're similar. They're like perfect. That's the only couple that I've seen that's like matched, and it was a great selection so far because I've seen their Instagram.
So out
and
of
stuff
40
like that.
episodes, one real match.
That I've seen, yes. That's,
Okay, I gotta go back to
you
my
gotta
research.
watch.
They do keep ups. They do the
Yeah, you
follow-ups.
gotta watch. Yeah, the follow ups.
I just feel like so. This is what I think. I feel like it's gonna be hard to keep finding matches because now you got everybody coming with ulterior motives. And it's not the main thing. Is
not
not finding
authentic.
love. Like even me, I'm a victim of it. But I'm open to like finding some
Yes.
that could blend with the life I live. But I don't know if I like I said, the show being so popular make anybody be like, fuck it, I'll try. And I think that's what took away from it. But I do respect what they got going on. I do love it. It's here to stay. I'm surprised they ain't got no TV deals. And
Yeah.
if they did, they probably turn them down.
Right. Yeah.
I'm trying to feel like it's something we missing. It's something we missing that happened on the show. I just can't think. We got the Tion. Let's name all the dudes. Buddy with the dread. He said I wanted her. You said Carmella got her match. We pretty much touched on everything. And you said you wouldn't go back again. All right. And you said you wouldn't have popped your. So you wouldn't even go back and be the person that come out. So you
It's a
single,
thin line. I would
but you're
say
not
50
looking for nobody.
Yeah, I
Why
would
not?
say because I'm more so dating myself. I dated so I've
Oh,
dated
now you
since
dating
I've
yourself.
dated for 10 years, like completely.
You was in a 10-year relationship?
No.
Oh.
Since 17.
So you don't think you the problem?
Like back-to-back relationships. I feel like in this day and age, especially as a woman without kids and things like that, you need to figure out yourself and stop settling. So how you say it's hard to find men that's not, or you said women that's not 30 with children, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's accurate. I feel like it's more common for men to have
Yeah, because we can have
baby
without
mamas, right? Part-time
So think
daddy.
about it. We got baby mamas. That's another woman that didn't make it to 30 with kids.
No, that's accurate, right?
Exactly. Somebody
So
got to
we
let
gotta-
these men
right,
have these
that's
kids.
fair, that's
so
fair,
it still
that's
go back
fair
on the
game.
woman.
Right, that's fair game.
You know, we can blame the men all day, but
That's fair game.
The woman is allowing this man to do that.
Yeah,
And that's why
agree,
like one of
I
my
agree.
deal breakers is like the multiple baby daddies.
Yeah,
Because I feel
that's
like
fair.
you got poor decision making and you obviously ain't if a man can give you a baby and can't stay with you, you're a problem.
Time out.
Even if you're the problem from choosing a bad man to get a baby to, you're a problem.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying
like trapping or something like that.
yeah, like even if you let a man, so like this how I feel. You know, if you already met a man, now you letting him have sex. Cool, okay, it's your sex life. But now you letting him nut in you. What did this man do to be
make
able to
you-
get that much privilege out of you? And then what I hate about like here, like it's
You
like
gotta
America.
agree on something. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, it's like in America. That's why I'm like you a catch. That's why I'm like, what's the problem? Like,
Yeah.
is the man you looking for really not the man you really want,
I've
or
been
the man you
dating.
attract are really not the man you want?
That part too. I just don't. I don't have the time. I'm so okay. And I think I announced that I'm so career driven that right now I don't need or have a want or urge for a person.
Yeah, so it's not
If
even
the
a
person
need.
comes, if the person comes, then the person comes. But I'm not really like looking.
Not looking.
You get what I'm saying? So when I went on the show, it's like I have to live up to my bet. Like you only look.
But you're a
once.
career woman. You into your career. You work out. You have no kids. It's like how are you not getting flooded? with
I
dudes?
am getting flooded,
And
but
why are
I'm
you turning-
denying
what's making you-
because if it's not something I want, why would I sit there and just like put my?
So you
I'm not
don't
gonna
even want a relationship.
I don't want a relationship as of now, and I don't want to waste other people's time. Time is the one thing
So
you
you're not
can't
even
like
ready for a
replenish.
relationship.
It's not that I'm not ready.
Then why you don't want one?
I'm past the relationship portion. If we're not
You
talking like
married.
long, exactly.
But you got to make it through the relationship to get there.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm saying.
But my
And that's
thing
why I
is,
hate.
if I have previous people that I already like, there was an initial like response to like, okay, I want to marry this person and things of that nature. There's no need for me to really search. Do you get what I'm saying? I could probably, if that person's not taken anymore, I could probably hit them up and say, okay, I'm ready for marriage finally.
Oh, so you had people that was ready. and
Yeah,
you
like
wasn't?
I don't have no more space to like
now-
invest solely
Exactly.
into
So now you're dating
more
for
people.
marriage, and I feel like that's why a lot of marriages end in divorce because they're getting into a relationship to get married,
Mm-hmm.
and it versus like letting it genuine, like let the steps happen, get in a
Right,
relationship,
absolutely.
form a bond, let
Absolutely.
that bond turn into real genuine love. Like I feel like now, like when you get, and then like I'm at that age too. Like I might more so like I need to start having kids in the family, but I'm not.
No,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm not
don't
in
be
a rush,
dumb,
but,
yeah.
but people put an age limit on everything, and even you, like you 28, to have a safe, normal baby, they give y'all what's the window like? After
I don't listen to that
35?
shit.
Oh, you don't listen to it? So you have
No,
a baby at
hell
40?
no. I would if
Okay.
that's the
So
if
then
that's
don't date
like
for
my
marriage
end-
then. You still got time then.
Exactly.
So don't be like, well, I gave all that 10 years, now I'm at a point where I'm dating for marriage. Like date and let marriage, like let
No,
it come.
absolutely. But what I'm saying is,
You
the
so
10
that
year-
intentional.
Yes, like no. When I was 17, since 17, I've had a boyfriend. Right.
All right.
3 relationships. So
You only had 3 relationships in
Yeah.
11 years. Okay.
Yes.
And they all last over a year?
yes,
That's what I'm saying. So what did not make these dudes take the next step?
It's a lot of shit. No, not saying that they didn't.
Oh, okay.
I at
You
least
didn't.
have one person that wanted to take the initial step.
You had
right?
a dude that was ready to get on the knee.
Yes, absolutely.
And why it didn't happen?
I'm still trying to figure out me. If you can't figure out yourself, if you've been in relationships back to back, just
You
think
gotta
about
love
it.
yourself first to love somebody
Yes,
else.
you have to figure out who you are as a person. If you've been so
So who are you?
That's a great question. Who am I?
Yeah, who are you? Who is
When you ask
Ayana?
that question,
See,
who
she
is
figured
she?
herself out. You figured yourself out, right?
Who said that? Did I tell you
You
that?
didn't, but I'm assuming. So you
That
still in
assumption.
there figuring yourself
I am
out.
still
so-
because think about it. Like realistically, you change every 7 years, right?
I know that.
Yes.
What book is that in?
Well, biologically, you change. You develop different things. Like people might come up with you're all of a sudden allergic to something, and you're like, I was never allergic to it.
Oh,
years ago.
okay, I
Yeah,
feel
so
that.
your body is like
I'm
you're
definitely
adapting.
going through that,
Yes,
yeah.
or
Getting out the bed ain't the same.
you adapt. You're
7
adaptive.
years ago, I hop right up.
Yes. So certain things change about you, right? Mentally, also, it depends on what you've been exposed to, and what you. Okay, I'm gonna pick up on this. I no longer like.
All right,
this.
so before you
So-
keep changing, you got to find somebody in that 7 years that'll change with you.
And that's my thing. Your person is going to be your person, regardless of where where you started and where you're going.
I think my person in New York. I just because it's a place I don't go, I just feel like they got to be in New York because I ain't seen the person.
Oh, you pop
nowhere
bubbles,
near.
so
Nah,
you don't like New
know my
Yorkers that
person.
much. Nah, but you don't
I was just like I ain't know you was from New York. You should say something.
oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, I ain't get to know nothing. Like she told me.
This girl
I was
in the
just,
blue.
Man, listen, I
It's
promise
funny
you,
'cause
I
that's what
should have
the
did what I
girls
started
call
doing. I started to
me.
go out there and be like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, y'all
You
just keep y'all
shoulda just
below.
did that. You shoulda did that.
You can have this pen back.
You should have did that.
But I feel like I've sat there so long. I'm like, fuck it. She got a show. It got to go. So I just did it. But I if I would have went back, I would have not popped your balloon. I feel like we would have vibed and kicked it, even if it's just a friendship. Because like you even cool. Like I said, we keep it cooler than like most of the other dudes in the girl. Like we had one match on the show and they not even talking.
yeah.
And we keep it cool. You came all the way to my city. We on the podcast, and then I know afterwards we might go hang out. And then you back gone, and it's like nobody else met each other. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, we vibing right now that they telling me that we got to hurry up and stop talking, and I want to
that's what
keep
they
going.
said?
Yeah, they like, hey, time.
No overtime.
Anything you want to say?
No OT.
Hey, we go over. I just,
No, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Is it anything we didn't touch on? Because I really want this episode to just so everybody. This is what I really want everybody to get from us being here is like they get to see our reaction to the show, and from people who actually was there and get to see how it is being there versus because like a lot of people ain't never been put in that type of environment, but they want to put their views in on
Comments
it.
and don't
Yeah.
even have. Oh my goodness, on your YouTube, please create a profile so we can see what you look like.
Well, I seen, hey, you know what? Let me use my profile. Hey, T. Pendle. Call me a young, middle-aged nigga. Hey, bro, I understand you got to talk your shit to
T.
get
Pendle,
your
which one is
reactions.
that
That's the dude with the
one? The
dreads.
light-skinned?
Light-skinned nigga with the dreads.
Oh, my
They were popping his shit. Hey, homeboy, I was cleaned in a motherfucker. My buzzers was holding pocket. What you don't know is I had that dog shit on me in them pockets. I had that dog shit on me, nigga. So I had to put all them pockets on me. And my jacket was actually expensive as hell. The price don't mean nothing.
Period.
I bought that jacket last minute so I wouldn't be too basic with my yellow and white shirt. But I was matching head to toe, nigga. It take a real man to be able to wear yellow. Nigga, my stained Cheeto pants. Hey, I heard you clear. I laughed. I'm not really mad. I just had to let you know, like, hey, homeboy, I'm him. I'm him. And I was still clean. You know what I'm saying? And I still got my match at the end of the day, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? But keep doing your thing. Keep reacting. I might go back on and give you something else to react to, too.
Yo, I can't.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure this message find you.
Yeah, please.
Everybody tag T. Pendle. It's something on there. I'm going to sign off on that note. Anything you want to say before you go?
Nah, you won.
Yeah. Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey, start subscribing. I need to get my views up, so when I start doing my reactions on niggas, everybody got to feel where I'm coming from. All right,
Amen.
give my girl a hug. We match, Arlette. BM. Do a reaction video from us.
Phone won't get a reply, huh? No text, huh? Work a bitch out like P90.